This is a resolution recognizing July 21st through 27th, 2024 as Probation Services Week. Whereas probation offers a safe, cost-effective, and transformative alternative to incarceration that fosters safer communities in California. And whereas the County of San Luis Obispo deputy probation officers and juvenile services officers are highly trained professionals who serve a unique and essential role in the justice system by providing an integrated public safety model of accountability and opportunity to address the behavior of justice-involved persons through community supervision and connections to rehabilitative programs and services. And whereas probation professionals serve as the key connector in the justice system, working collaboratively with the courts, local governments, law enforcement, social services, behavioral health systems, schools, crime victims, and community-based organizations to maximize resources, collaborate on community safety concerns, address gaps in rehabilitative services, and reduce recidivism. And whereas in fiscal year 23-24, the Probation Department, in collaboration with Cuesta College and the San Luis Obispo County Office of Education, established a college education pathway at Cuesta College consistent with the goals of California's juvenile justice realignment. 7 high school graduates at the juvenile hall enrolled at Cuesta College. 1 youth earned their associate degree and was accepted at a state university to complete a 4-year degree. And whereas in fiscal year 23-24, the Probation Department partnered with the Department of Social Services to fund an expansion of the independent living program to serve youth in the Coastal Valley Academy and seeking opportunity, achieving reentry programs to support their reentry and transition to adulthood with important daily life skills, money management, employment preparation, and housing assistance. And whereas the Probation Department last year collaborated with restorative partners to establish a system navigator position to assist justice-involved individuals in accessing services in all areas of the county. The system navigator provided services to 82 justice-involved individuals during the year, 30 of whom obtained gainful employment and 38 of whom received housing assistance. And whereas in fiscal year 23-24, the Probation Department's Victim Restoration Services team supported crime victims' rights by collecting $843,000 in restitution owed to victims who suffered economic loss and incurred other expenses related to their victimization. And whereas the Probation Department officers and administrative professional staff embody the dedication and expertise to carry out a wide range of responsibilities. And this Probation Services Week, we are thankful for their contribution to keeping communities safe and helping those in our justice system on their path to rehabilitation. Now, therefore, be it resolved and ordered that the Board of Supervisors of the County of San Luis Obispo, State of California, does hereby recognize July 21st through 27th, 2024 as Probation Services Week and encourages all citizens to honor these community corrections professionals and to recognize their achievements. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I will keep my comments brief because we do have a video that we wanted to play for all of you. So first, let me just thank the Board of Supervisors for your ongoing support of the probation's mission. I truly appreciate it as the Chief Probation Officer. I want to thank all the probation employees that are here in the room and those that are keeping our offices open and those working in our youth facility today, this morning. I want to thank my probation management team that's all here and present. I also want to thank and point out Senior Deputy Probation Officer Jennifer Frame, Department Personnel Tech Esther Santiago, and Supervising Administrative Clerk Maria Woodworth. They put this video together. I think it's important that you hear not only from the people we work with, but our partners that we collaborate with and how we serve the victims. So with that, we'll go ahead and play the video, Maria, when it's ready.
I have been with AB 109 since 2020, and during that time, I have had the opportunity to work closely with many members of the San Luis Obispo County Probation Department. One of the reasons I believe our program is so successful is because of the collaboration we're allowed to have with probation. The combination of the treatment with the oversight has been really, really helpful with getting these clients to see success. The probation team we have right now in the PRCS is extremely supportive of treatment, which is vital in rebuilding our clients' trust and belief in the system.
Was previously incarcerated for 23 years. Upon my release, I successfully completed PRCS in the County of San Luis Obispo. This county has allowed me to experience probation on a different level. I was fortunate enough to have a PRCS officer named Eugene Roberts, who I knew from the get-go this was going to be different. He treated me like a human being. I knew he believed in me. I knew he wanted my success. And once I felt that, I only wanted to push harder to fulfill it for myself, but also the person who was believing in me, show him that it's true, I can do this. 2018, November 12th, I came home knowing I had a mountain to climb. My first challenge was probation. Upon accomplishing that, all along the way, I set little mini goals that I could achieve. These little mini successes allowed me to enter an apprenticeship program, a 5-year apprenticeship program, allowed me to continue on my life and hit these little mini successes, and then finally have the ability to set a short-term goal and a long-term goal, and knowing as long as I keep hitting these mini successes, these other goals are going to come into fruition. I'm a journeyman electrician for the IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers in Santa Barbara County. I'm a foreman for the company I work for, and I'm the proud owner of a beautiful home and married to a beautiful wife, and I have a beautiful daughter and stepkids.
One of the things that I look forward to most when we work with probation is the professionalism of the staff. The staff at probation are always really well trained, and more importantly for us, they're really collaborative and easy to work with. Probation worked with our clinical staff to really provide a lot of dignity for the clients, providing the client with a lot of hope, accountability, but always with dignity. And I would hear stories about clients who, would come in very difficult circumstances and not looking like success was really within their reach. Because the team were so supportive and providing so much positive reinforcement, we saw a lot of clients turn their lives around and succeed. And those stories and those programs, they happen every day here at the Behavioral Health Department. And I think a lot of that is because, like I said before, the professionalism, the collaborative nature of the probation team has always been something we've looked forward to working with. And we're just really proud to have this partnership.
I am the nurse practitioner at Juvenile Hall. What I've observed from the officers is that they know their role very well. Probation has really set the standard for being a collaborative environment. We get kids here that are dealing with very serious issues, and I would say sometimes it's like at a crisis point. And I've seen the officers step in and formulate a plan with us. They go above and beyond. There's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of thoughtful planning that goes in. I really wish the community could understand the environment here is not just to house kids and punish them, but it's to keep them safe and meet all their needs in a very thoughtful way and position them to succeed.
I'm Chad Nicholson, commander of the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office. I oversee the Sheriff's Office Detective Division. The Probation Department is extremely important to the overall aspect of law enforcement in this county. We have a task force here within the Detective Division that we have members of the Probation Department that work with us, investigate cases. Another very important service that the Probation Department works hand in hand with us on is our Community Action Team, also known as our CAT team. We have deputies assigned to our community action team along with probation officers, and they assist subjects in this county that may be battling mental health, illness, and other issues, and ultimately look for resources that we could provide them to get them in a better state. The Probation Department also works hand in hand with us when we have major operations. I look at operations such as the California Mid-State Fair. It's our responsibility to keep all the patrons that attend the fair safe so they can have a good time. So we staff the fair with personnel from the Sheriff's Office and personnel from the Probation Department. The Probation Department conducts various sweeps throughout the year to make sure that probationers on their caseload are adhering to what they're supposed to be doing and staying in compliance with the law. We assist them daily on those operations, and they continuously respond to calls for service with our deputies throughout the county to assist as well.
In 2023, the Probation Department changed the name of its collections division to Victim Restoration Services, with the intention of shifting our focus to better serve victims. Collecting victim restitution is our first priority in making victims whole. We've redoubled our efforts in reaching out to victims to determine restitution and hold the justice involved accountable. Through the amazing efforts of the VRS staff, this group of individuals collected over $800,000 in victim restitution alone.
On behalf of the probation management team, I want to thank all the officers and administrative professional staff for their dedication, commitment, and service to the county of San Luis Obispo. Your efforts makes this county a safer place to live. Just quickly, Madam Chair, I also, be remiss to not thank those partners and employees that were willing to get up in front of camera and say, really what I wanted all you and the public to hear is, I think it's more meaningful when it comes from others other than myself, as they know how much I appreciate them. So thank you.
Thank you. I don't have any requests to speak, but if there's anyone else that wants to come up and make a comment or a remark. Everyone's rushing to the podium. Thank you all for being here. We really do appreciate you, and I know the board has some comments too. Supervisor Gibson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On these occasions, I think at least some of you have heard me say what an extraordinary education it was for me to learn what it is you do. And as we go onward, the world changes, it gets more complicated, it gets more challenging. I'm continually struck by the deep humanity that you bring to your job, and I thank you for that. It was Christine, I'm sorry I have not trapped her last name, who is your nurse practitioner. Her comment is mine. I wish the community could really know the fullness of what you do and how you change people's lives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you the very best as you go forth.
Supervisor Paulding.
Thank you, Chair. I'll echo those comments and just say my observation has been that you wear many hats, and it's impressive the depth and breadth of what you do. Your mission is very clear. Your leadership is solid. Your code of ethics, that was clear to me in touring the youth academy and juvenile hall, and just seeing how the operations or the idea of good leadership has translated into solid operations. And then the collaboration that you have with other departments is very apparent as well. And appreciate everybody involved, from the probation officers to the administrative staff to the folks working at juvenile hall, et cetera. Really appreciate all the work that you do.
Supervisor Ortiz-Lake.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody, to being part of an incredible team of people who get things done. And most of those things have to do with people. And that's no easy task. When you're trying to put humans back together and help them get to their next chapter, that's just really noble work, and we really appreciate you so much. I think as a neighbor to the probation office up on Johnson, nobody really knows what's going on and that you're up there, and that's how kind of why this video is so important, because really there is so many facets to the work that you're doing, and I'm just astounded every time that you come up and you bring up the things. I mean, just the restoration program now, and then the gentleman who's part of the team that went through the training actually for the electricians, and it's just wonderful. And so thank you.
And I too want to say thank you. After almost 12 years of serving on this board, I have to say, I've always been so impressed by this department, and I think it's your dedication, and that just is really what comes across whenever I'm around your facilities or visiting with any of you, your dedication. And I know for some of you, sometimes your job is really dangerous. For some of you, it's probably frustrating because it doesn't always turn out just right. And you all stay so positive, and you just continue doing such a fantastic job for all of us. The words that Chief in the video we just saw, your efforts make our community a safe place to live, and that kind of summed it all up for me. So thank you for being here and allowing us to recognize you this morning.
Yeah, thank you.